Okay, here we are. We are on the Euro USD 15-minute charts, and let's get them set up. I've already put on my fractals. Now I'm going to add the Expert Advisor. If you're not sure how to download that, please see the post on downloading Expert Advisors and custom indicators. We won't spend our valuable time on that right now. I'm going to add my Expert Advisor. It's called NS Wave. And the reason it's called NS Wave is because, as Mr. Jones indicated, that is the pattern that a fractal makes. It's either an N or an S, so he decided to call it NS Wave. Anyways, the first thing you have to do is, on this screen, common, on your properties for the Expert Advisor, is allow manual trading, and click Ask Manual Confirmation. Again, this is not a set and forget, go golfing type of Expert Advisor. This is to give you trading opportunities, maybe let you do other things while you're waiting for trades and you don't have to constantly stare at the charts. I'm going to put our inputs in. Magic number simply is a number assigned to this particular advisor on the Euro USD 15-minute charts. If you wanted to run it on another, say Euro USD 30-minute or 5-minute, you just change that to some different number. It doesn't matter. Adjust your lots as you would want. Auto money management. This is I don't use it, but if you put in 1% as a percent to risk, it would never trade more than 1% based 1% risk based on your stop loss. The look back period is 2. You can change that if you want. However, the fractals are set up for a 2 candle look back. Slippage is simply the amount of pips you're willing to give up in the event that price is moving quickly. If you're at 34.65 and the Expert Advisor comes on at 34.67, it'll keep giving you the signal until 34.72, and then it won't enter the trade after that because your slippage is too high. Use Fractal for stop. I leave that at true. I should note, once a trade is opened, I usually add a few pips to that because it often will touch right around that fractal area and then go the way that we think it's going to go. So usually the spread plus a couple. So whatever you're trading, in this particular case, Euro USD, we usually trade it with a 1 pip spread. Most of you will probably be trading at 2 pip spread. So add 2 or 3 or 4 pips onto your stop once the trade has already been open. You've got a maximum stop. You can set that to whatever you want. However, I leave it at 35. It hardly ever takes a 35 pip stop loss. If it does, I probably won't take the trade. The rest I wouldn't worry about. Just leave it as is. Trading hours or broker time. Here is where you would just pick your broker's hours. I have it set to the London session. For me, on my charts, it's 7 a.m. GMT to 1700 GMT. So that is all you have to do. Pretty basic. Just remember that this is important. Allow live trading. Ask manual confirmation. Press OK. Next, I want to add my filter on, which in this case we're going to start out with a conservative view, and we're simply going to use price channel stop, and then we'll add some more on the next video or later in this video. Okay, always trade, the only thing I change on the price channel is the channel period, the 14. It smooths things out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to close my navigator. Alright, here we are. I've depicted the London session with 2 blue vertical lines right here and right here. So you can see at the open, here we go, let's get right into it. All I've got is price channel stop, fractal, and my Expert Advisor. Now what will happen with the Expert Advisor on manual confirmation is when this fractal appears, so it'll appear, remember, 2 bars back, trading window will pop up. It makes a little bit of a dog chew toy sound, and you simply have to look at your chart and say accept or reject. We'll show a better example, but right now I just want to get into the filtration of using the Expert Advisor. So here's the London Open. Fractal appears at this candle right at this open, this close, and this open. this fractal appears. This looks like a pretty good trade to me. It's touching off a price channel stop and coming back, and to me that's a downward trend, obviously. So I would take that trade. In fact, I did, and you can see here, if I look at my price, that is 34.51. It'll automatically put the stop right here at this level, 34.63. Then I'm going to add a few, I believe, I usually add it to the top of the fractals, 34.66. So you can see from 51 to 66, that's only 15 pips. That's not a very big risk at all. And you can see, you know, almost immediately we got some good downward movement for, I believe it was 20 pips. Probably could have squeezed 25 out of it, but 20 was a good number. Okay, now having a look at the next fractal in this area here. You can see here on this candle, this fractal appears. That's actually a very, very strong reversal candle, and we're not going to get into why that happened or why it didn't take. All that we have to worry about is the length of time or the length of distance between price channel stop up here and price. To me, that is not a very good risk, as well as for the other technical reasons. Again, we're just talking about the expert advisor, and so to me, it's not a good trade. So remember, we're being ultra conservative, and price just kind of flutters for a couple hours, and you can see price channel is moving down. This is quite a long time. Actually, this price channel extends. Here's the Tokyo session. Remember, we're just worried about the London session, but this is a long time for me to even consider this short here. As you can see, it comes up here. There's a lot of junk, as I call it, moving around. Price channel has been around for a long time. That's a long time for price to be out of whack, out of its channel, so to speak. Although this may look like a good trade, and you know, it just wasn't comfortable with it, so I stayed out of it because you know, you see this kind of butting up against price channel after that amount of time. Just not a good trade in my mind. And you can see that it did eventually reverse, which brings us to, and you know, same with the buys here. We don't worry about those down there. Here's a buy. You know, you're probably thinking, well, you know, if you're thinking it's going to reverse, would you take this buy? No, I wouldn't. Simply because, remember, we're being conservative. We're just using price channel stop as our filter right now. However, your next buy, your next trading opportunity is right here, when price channel turns around, right at this close right here, and you can see it obviously went straight up. I did take this trade. It's got nothing to do with fractals. I mean, maybe you were in here. Hopefully you weren't, but this is a buying opportunity, and in case you guys missed it or didn't see it, but you should, go have a look, is the price projections, trend lines blog post and video. Right here, if we, and I'm not going to explain the whole thing right now, but we're doing a trend line break price projection. We just simply take that up, move it to the price, to the trend line break, and you can see that it came right to that level and danced around for a bit and came back a bit. Now, using this expert advisor, you're going to get a sell and a sell signal here and here. So when that window pops up, you're doing something else, window pops up and you have a look and you say, no, sorry, not for me, because you are very far above price channel stop, and that's not what we want to do. We want to be away from that. So here's your next trading opportunity right here at this candle. You can see it comes back, comes close to price channel stop, and then goes back up. And you can see here's the London close. That's a good trade. So really, two good trades, three trading opportunities using the 15-minute charts. And we're out of time. So on to the next video. We'll see you on the next slide.